Hey y'all. Hey. So confession. I have anxiety, right? And being a poet, I don't know any other way to get myself out of something besides writing my way out. But it proves extremely difficult. It's like trying to make sense of a whole bunch of shit that makes absolutely no sense. And it's like, okay, I start thinking maybe I've really just only ever been fluent in run-on sentences. And I get it. I understand that this is diagnosed and there's always been a name for all this angst, but I literally spend all my time worrying about worrying, and then my ADHD turns me into a bear trap. So I'm always anxious about forgetting something, but also always forgetting something. My mind discards of things it does not have the room for and calls it misplacement. It can't be left to its own devices, but it also don't play well with others. And on my worst days, all my diagnoses become a DSM-5 dodgeball team, and my anxiety is the last kid to be picked at recess, neglected, malnourished, at the bottom of my psychiatrist's list of priorities, and that stresses me the fuck out. She doesn't think anxiety has tried to kill me before, but she'd be wrong, because death doesn't make me anxious, but dying does. Like, the only thing that's kept me from killing myself is fear of surviving it or fear of succeeding it. And I'm an extrovert, but I can't be around people without being under the influence or above the clouds. I like to get high, but being without drugs gives me anxiety, but being dependent on drugs gives me anxiety. And my doctor will not give me Xanax under any circumstances. And I get it. My addictive personality is my worst nightmare. I have nightmares that are more alive than I am, that breathe easier than I do, that smoke on my ashes while I sleep. And one time I tried to take a nap, and my anxiety snatched me from the brink of death, told me I was forgetting something important, or that someone was coming to kill me, or that someone was me. I never really sleep much, and my anxiety loves that. It feeds off my lack of peace. I don't know what a safe space looks like. If I'm alone in a room, it's already dangerous. There is nowhere I can go where I am not a danger to myself. And vulnerability feels so fucking embarrassing when I can't attach a metaphor to it. Spilling the most exposed parts of myself without a poetic device to clean it up. And sometimes it's just so hard to breathe. Doing this poem makes it hard to breathe. Breathing is hard, but I do it anyways. Doing poems is hard, but I do them anyways. Living is hard, but I do it anyways. I do it anyways. I do it. I do.
Man, this shit done it big as the